trend as well. Like this case, this is following a straight line. I should include the linear trend as well. See? So the test that we have done is not appropriate. We should also include the linear trend in this, but we haven't done that exercise in Excel. If we do, we can get the same output. But so what we should do, unit root test again, and here you should choose this trend and intercept. This is your output. This is negative, yet not smaller than 5% critical value, so the unit root is not rejected. This is what I have discussed about level series, but if you have difference form of the series, then what to do? The difference form series cannot have linear trend. The difference form series cannot have linear trend. The linear trend means if it is increasing, it will go up and up and up. But the difference form series, like inflation, it is bound to come back. If it goes to 20%, it cannot be 70% next time. And if it is 70% for this year, it must come back next time. So it is not linear trend. So if you have difference form of a series, do not include linear trend. What about intercept? Look at the graph. If the graph is coming back to the origin again and again, then do not include constant as well. फिर उसको भी drop कर दें. Okay.
General practice. This is a general practice that is in the model. You have the 6 variables, and you take the difference of all the variables to show the result that they are satisfactory or not. But in fact, we have to see the transformation and trend of the variable, that whether it has a trend or not. If they are showing trend, we are supposed to take the T trend and intercept. If they are not showing trend, and we shouldn't take.
Yes, you are right.
But in general, we present a table in which we take all the difference, which is a wrong practice.
There are lots of things which are going very wrong, but still they are running. For example, वो उर्दू में कहते हैं ना, अमीर शेर का सिक्का है खोटा, फिर भी शेर में चलता बहुत है. This is the same thing is really happening, literally happening. The currency that you have in your pocket is fiat, and you find the phrase written on it, हामिल हाजा को मुतालबा पे अदा करेगा. What you can claim instead of this? Nothing. You can claim nothing. There is literally nothing bound with this. This is khota sikka, but still this is running. The same is happening with this profession as well. The practices which are making no sense, these are also very popular, and they are being accepted by top journals, and the things are going on. For example, see, if you are going to make a biryani at home and you want to find the relationship of the spices that you want to use with the taste of the food, can you, the research question is about spices and taste, but can you ignore what is happening with salt? Can you ignore what is happening with the amount of yogurt that you will use? If, for example, your experiment is very fine, but one time you have made, second time you are making, someone put a lot of yogurt in the biryani, what will happen? Your taste will be distorted. So, even if your research question is about spices and the taste, you have to take care of other variables as well. this is just simple phenomena which is what you make in your home. The real economy is very complex, and there are so many things playing on their role in the construction of variables. And if you are saying that this is my research question, I will focus only on this, I will ignore all other variables, is it making sense? For example, I am interested in finding the relationship of interest rate and inflation, and I am saying that whatever is happening in the global market, I will not bother about this. Can I find some solid conclusion? No, but you will find lots of literature taking in isolation two variables, and they are publishing papers, and journals are accepting the papers. So this is again khota sikka, but this is running. No. If your T ADF is small means you should be on negative side. Then the rejection will occur. You have to take the care of signs. For example, suppose you have a distribution like this, and now you have critical value of minus 1.94, and the T ADF is equal to 0.2. This is in absolute value, this is smaller than this.
So please follow this case.
But this will come here. Okay. If you are taking, for example, minus 3.2, this is basically on this side.
Sir, you are right, but please follow this case. For instance, value is minus 2.7. And if we take its absolute value, which does not fall in any
You don't need to bother about this. You have the critical value minus 3.4, and this number falls to the right. That's it. If it falls to the right, then your proof is not easy. That's it.
if the value
You have to.
then we
Rejection is on left side.
So what about the error structure of this unit model and the adaptation?
Right. Okay, so let me calculate the same regression by using E-views this time. I am running this regression quick estimate regression. The regression that E-views has automatically calculated, I will do it manually. Why? It will be clear soon. Del D of LGDP and then C and then LGDP minus 1. This is the same regression that we have done. See, what is the T statistics? 0.26 we have calculated the same number by using automatic commands. But why I have done this, I want to see the residuals. Let me look at the residuals. The residuals are here. See the graph. What do you find? there is some pattern. Okay. For example, residual number, this up to this, all of these observations are positive, and so on. If you have autocorrelation among the residuals of this model, then you have to increase the augmentation. What is augmentation? Basically, you are running the relation like this. The basic relation is like this: del yt is equal to alpha plus rho 1 by t minus 1 plus epsilon t. So if you want to augment it, the legs of this term will come here. Okay. So it will become del by t equal alpha plus rho by t minus 1 plus this thing here plus, let me say, delta naught, delta 1, del by t minus 1. Plus you can have gamma 2, del by t minus 2, plus up to so on, and plus at the end you will have epsilon. This is called augmentation, and because of this the test is known as augmented Leakey-Fuller. Right? Now, what is the appropriate order of augmentation? Ji?